2, 1, and what up?
What's up, y'all?
It's
been a minute.
The world has ended, and we're the only survivors in America from the coronavirus.
What if somebody finds this video a long time from now and that shit really happened?
God, like some found footage shit.
So these are survivors. Wow, only Negroes?
Well, I don't got to do the intro no more because we not doing the Zoom meeting.
Oh yeah, that's on Komodo now.
Well. We're back once again. We're here all together recording like the good old days.
We have traveled.
Yes.
Braved the coronavirus. Just to bring you the people of culture.
Together. Because, Zoom cool, but, this is also cool. But we're back once again. However, the studio will be changing. I'm going to actually work on the layout next time. It's going to be worked upon. And the paintings behind us, you can still scoop them. Well, they're not paintings. I ain't going to cap like that. The canvas printed things. If you still want them, DJ Screw is off limits. But every other one, I still got the winners picked. If you don't want them, coronavirus shit, I get it. But yeah. Anyways, let's kick it off. We got a couple topics over here on the board.
Let's just throw something at him.
Since we did 4 minutes. So one of the episodes we did way back was with Swerve needed to finally watch Devilman Crybaby. He has finally watched Devilman Crybaby, the anime that's on Netflix. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I watched Devilman Crybaby and it was fucked. But it was a great story, and I think it needed to be told.
Very raw.
Oh, very, very raw.
Very dark.
That's what I liked about it.
They didn't pull no punches.
Thank God, because there be so many punches pulled nowadays, and I be just wanting to have shit hit the fan.
People want to limit, art and truth because, it's a thin line. Like, if you're trying to tell the truth and put an agenda. And people are always scared. Are you putting an agenda with this, and is your art being used to push an agenda? Mm. And that's really a hard thing to call because there is a lot of people claim that's art, but it's used to be pushed as an agenda.
I mean, it can be both.
But if your agenda is bad, type thing, people can easily make the argument Devilman Crybaby was pushed the whole human trafficking thing.
How?
With the whole kid part of the episode and everything.
That would be a loose reach.
Yeah, I mean, people do loose reaches all the time. Them hot takes be crashing.
That kid seemed fucking crazy though. That shit was wild.
So one where the kid turned into a demon?
Yes, bro. Ooh. I did not see that shit
come. Man.
Once he ate the dog, I did. But I thought he just when he first popped up with the dark eyes, I thought it was on some fanboy shit. I thought he just made his face look like that because he was so into the Devilman. He just was a little kid being a kid, and then nigga really was on some eating dog shit. His mama knew what was up and was like, "Fuck it."
That dad is so.
My heart went out to the dad, bro. He was like, "No, is that shit?" No, he was gonna kill it. No, I can't. Nah, fuck it. Nah, they just shot that nigga the fuck up. They shot all them niggas the fuck up.
That's man. I like that about the show though. That was the craziest thing about it. It showed you just how fast things can go bad when people just start letting hate overrun them. It was fucking crazy. It was the perfect example. It's just everything fucking imploded.
Exactly. Yeah, it showed the end result of unchecked propaganda and fear mongering and all of that shit and distrust. You know what I'm saying? When you let the distrust be sold amongst individuals and shit. The only thing about it was the media there was talking about the demons, which was just, in real life it would be the whites, the blacks, the gays, the whoever they feel like demonizing at the moment. But so overall I think it was a good allegory of,
and it has so many levels of tribalism down to the family. If you know somebody's turned into a demon, do you protect them or do you help for overall the society? Then it covered levels of envy and jealousy. How far would you do or go to be the best because you're tired of being what was it? 2 Sarahs or whatever else. So you get but you're not the cool Sarah, so you get your name changed. What was that chick's name?
Mickey.
Mickey, but she was like, my name's also Mickey. But nobody respected her,
Yeah.
And then Devilman is the good guy, but you can make an argument he really wasn't the good guy because what are you really fighting for? What was the best for it? The world. The world was so far gone and corrupt. Should have been wiped. Was Devilman actually fighting for the wrong cause?
I don't think the world should have been wiped per se until it got to that fucked up point because of what was his name? Was it Rio?
Yeah, but all Rio did was to
Rio.
speed up was something that was inevitable.
It wasn't inevitable. He orchestrated that shit. You know
But
what
he
I'm saying?
felt like it was. That was the whole
he
thing.
felt like it was, and he orchestrated that shit. But
that
it
was
wasn't.
from a grudge, though.
You talking about?
Well, I mean, he orchestrated all of that shit because he just naturally hated humans altogether because of who he was. So I'm not saying like I'm saying basically I don't think who's to say that it could have happened if it wasn't for the fact that he was trying to corrupt since the beginning.
Well, but like even now, you have people that have these ideologies that feel like we need to start over as a civilization.
People say that. I mean, I guess we could. We always could. But I mean,
People say that, but like,
What's the point?
what's even the solution that they already have in their head?
right? Because
Well,
all
you
the
just
same
restart
problems.
again and hope you come out with a better result.
But you can't hope if you're gonna do something that drastic.
But all we have is hope.
No, that's not all we have. We got plans and shit. But I'm saying,
Yeah, that's the plan, and you hope that it works
but
out well.
Starting
Okay.
society over doesn't erase what's in human nature. It's gonna be greed and all that other shit that's just gonna regrow, man. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may have a different system.
So it's an
of
endless
applying
cycle
itself.
that you can't get out of.
No, I wouldn't say that.
It's not a cycle because I mean, if you like we're talking about, if you just have the plan ahead of time and it's actually planned out, then it doesn't have to be a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
I think humanity progresses over time. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. But I don't think we got to start shit all the way the fuck over, my nigga. I mean, there ain't no point of that. You can even take the Bible stories. When God wiped out humanity with the flood, it got right to fuck back up again. My nigga, like, it's not like he did the flood and then everybody came back and was happy. And after that, nigga, then it was Egypt, then it was Sodom and Gomorrah. It was a bunch of shit happened after that. So even the Bible will tell you, starting shit over ain't finna fix shit. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm a Christian, but I just like to use that because that's what runs our society. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, man. Ain't no, oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you good.
But yeah, man. So I think it was good. But I think what happened, in my personal opinion, I think it was speaking on a lot of shit. But as far as the whole Earth getting restarted over, I think that was just the way to end that story there. You know what I'm saying? But and honestly, I feel like, not to sidetrack from the points the story was making, I just feel like the whole restart of the world was honestly on some shit to where, I mean, I think we all watch it though. You know what I'm saying? The devil learned his lesson. He learned to love. You know what I'm saying? He learned the value of life and love. And then I think starting over at
Once
that,
he lost Devilman, it was really where it hit home for him.
yeah, that's when he was like, oh shit,
Like he was laying next to him, like I'm living the dream, and he realized Devilman's dead.
like you killed your boy, you killed your man. You know
Where's
what I'm
like, bro, you killed him at the start, damn near.
Well, Devilman, he was combining with demons, throwing punches. He was doing, he was just trying to survive, like save humanity the best way he can.
Yeah.
And that's why like Devilman was that person, like. And I think like society gets to that point where it's just like doing things for people that ultimately dislike you. And I hate people like don't feed those who wouldn't feed you. It's like, no, bro, like you need to be, certain people need to be that person that help those that are against you and not gonna like you and not gonna see the bigger picture. And that was Devilman. Like Devilman couldn't explain, oh yeah, this is what's going on. Like he just had to keep fighting despite being so persecuted.
Yeah, he's like the Christ-like nigga who everybody was throwing the sins on him, he didn't fuck with him. He was still like,
he still had to save the world because he understood, and that was the thing. Like Devilman still had that level of understanding, like he saw the bigger picture, he understood the bigger picture in the grand scheme of things, and still was like, nah, he had hope.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why his only plan was, I gotta stop dude, despite how it is. It's a losing fight, but hopefully something happens.
And he gave his life.
Then judgment happened.
It was crazy.
I mean,
and that's actually an endless cycle.
Yeah, because it happened with him before, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't the first time the devil got wiped out. You know what I'm saying? For the devil, it's an endless cycle. For humans, nah. Like, the way the story made it seem like was just humans were just we were just here on some temporary shit for the devil's motherfucking growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, first the devil was in heaven, he came down, they fuck with the savage world when dinosaurs was around. God was like, y'all too savage, boom, start over again. Now you got the humans, and then it's like the devil was incarnated as a human, had to go through all of humanity's evolution process just so we can find love in a human. And then the humans was gone. I mean, just the way the story made it look like humans ain't reincarnating. The devil gonna keep going through it till he learned his lesson. Humans were just part of that process. That's the way it looked like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now the humans is gone. So now it'll probably be some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully the devil's cool now.
Yeah. That's the whole, like, the cycle of it. Now, original Devilman, despite they came out, like, that new one that came out, Devilman Crybaby, original Devilman is in 1973. Did they say the original? No, that's not the original. That's an adaptation. What's original Devilman? Go to like, I guess the manga series. If it shows like the originating of Devilman in manga, dropped in, I think in the 60s maybe, because the Toei Animation is 1972.
When the fuck did that shit come out? Why does anime always look like that? Even like back then.
That's how people drew. So I guess in 1972, Devilman animation started first before the manga.
What?
So in 1972.
Oh wow.
That's why I said Devilman is a redid thing, and like he's been referenced in like Dragon Ball, he's been referenced in Cyber 009 anime, that concept, in different ways. Devilman Crybaby was like a very extreme version, and I think they did an extreme version way back when. You have multiple different versions.
That's music.
Oh, just music?
Yeah.
Can we get all the adaptations of Devilman? It's a very interesting concept, and I love like it's Devilman's one of them things like you wish they would do it more with things and not mess it up, where you can keep reinventing a concept, but you don't mess it up, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Everybody wants to kind of see that when they want, when you do adaptations and rebringing things back, you want like
oh my
constant.
God, wait a minute. Might have earlier 1971.
Where you see 1971? Point to that.
Right there.
Okay, 1971. Devil Lord Dante, the manga precursor. So that the manga, the precursor, 1971, which led to 1972 of Devilman.
Wow.
Like Devilman Crybaby came out, but it was like 2 or 3 years before the Devilman Crybaby Cyber 009. Like it was constantly being like rebooted and constantly like different concepts.
Yeah, that just happened to be the one I guess that snagged all of us.
That was just like a very intense extreme. Well, I keep up with not keep up, but I watch a lot of Devilman stuff. 2015, Devilman versus Cyber 009.
Yep.
I like the Cyber 009 series, so I watched the Devilman vs. Cyber 009. It was a very cool concept anime.
I don't think I've seen it. Like I've seen like pictures of it, but I haven't seen it myself.
Now you see the animation style is way more like typical anime and everything else. Yeah.
I like this adaptation though. Devilman Crybaby. I forgot who it was. The person who made the anime or made Devilman, he reached out to some other artist that does he's known for a lot of work in certain scenes that are very like whenever they were in the club, remember all the colors? Mm-hmm. Like if you really pay attention, there's like 2-3 different art styles going on throughout that whole anime because some parts, they scale it very far down. The characters have very little detail. Yeah. It's almost like the animation is even choppy a little
I've noticed
bit.
that also some parts were like real
But
cheap.
then like certain scenes when it's really intense, they just
go
on the whole, and that's because they use that secondary artist. So they really draw you in with those. Like you basically live for the next one of those scenes. You're like, what's
one thing that was really cool,
Devilman,
and a lot of anime does is a very like anime throughout like a lot of stuff has a lot of like hip hop oriented, and you had the freestyle and everything else.
Yeah, that was
right.
Cool.
And like, and it's really interesting to me. Like, how anime, there's several animes that have like this, just like love of hip hop and everything else, and rhyme scheme, and they throw it in there.
Yeah,
and that was like one of the subtle things. You had like verses and like this whole thing, hip hop version thing, all throughout the anime to the end.
Niggas died. So y'all killed them niggas.
Even the way they killed them was crazy. I was like, good God.
I hate the way them niggas went out. They was some G's, man.
Man, bro.
That girl really went out like a G. She ran. She really tried.
Mickey tried her best, man. She got shot in the leg, kept running.
Bro,
that nigga stabbed the shit out of her.
I was like, God damn.
I thought he was gonna decapitate her too, but he didn't show that part. Well, he did decapitate her, but they didn't show her get decapitated.
That right there was the last straw for me. When she died, I was like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
there's not going to be a happy ending, bro. There can't be.
I was numb at that. I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck how this shit ends at this point. Everybody can go.
I was like, bro, this is like the Spider-Man story, like times a million. I was like,
wasn't it like a demon dog where he was still on her side or something?
Is it what?
The demon dog or something?
It was like a cat, yeah.
Demon cat was still on her side.
Mm-hmm. It turns like some Sailor Moon.
Very loyal still.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Very.
I forgot the cat was a demon.
It was very.
Yeah. Honestly, the cat could have been a demon the whole time.
Yeah, I think it might have been. I wish they would have elaborated on that motherfucker with the frog tongue.
Yeah, because I was going to say, certain demons was already there. And that motherfucker was like episode 1.
Yeah.
It was like the dude, like, I guess he just like,
He was chilling.
That was crazy. That dude was sitting there acting like he was handicapped because he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he was.
And this motherfucker was a demon the whole time, just chilling. I was like, bro, this anime
this
is
Earth shit ain't that
wild.
bad. This Earth shit pretty cool.
I think so. Could they do like Devilman Crybaby, and could they do like a live action thing without getting boycotted?
Fuck yeah, it should be rated X. Some shit.
But like without getting boycotted.
Are you saying could they do that
A boycott
exact
would
anime?
actually do very good for them. Like if they put out a live action and motherfuckers really like boycott that shit, they'd probably go through the roof.
Yeah, it would
Actually,
go through.
probably would. There'd be some cult classic type
Right.
shit.
It would be some cold class. That's why I was like, but doing like a live action and everything else, like how would they the only way they could probably mess it up by not keeping it so raw.
And having shitty ass special effects. But if they kept it raw as fuck, I wouldn't want to watch that shit on some real live action shit. It would be too much for me.
It's very intense. Like once you put it in a realistic perspective.
Even the cartoon was goddamn a lot. Like after Mickey died, I literally just sat and looked at the screen as a credit roll, just for like 5 minutes. Like I didn't do shit. I just sat and stared there, bro. I was just like, really?
You felt
Oh, and then they put the
Then they get
music
the extra
in it?
credits because the credit sequence is even different on the episode. They had a bitch riding around all like nigga, man, fuck
my
y'all,
God. She
man.
was riding with the dude on the motorcycle.
Yeah, like bitch, y'all ain't get this credit sequence this whole season. Now this bitch dead. Now you want to give me these extra side ass credits, man? Fuck y'all.
Bro.
That shit, man. That was some bullshit.
They fucked with you that whole anime.
They really did, bro. The way the rappers went out, man. Niggas was turning on each other, shanking each other, and grabbing. I'm like, man, y'all niggas, bro. What, the rappers though? The rappers, man. Y'all niggas ain't got guns, fool.
I think the backstory thing about them too was like dope.
Yeah, them niggas really had like they were coming from the trenches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like their raps was like basically they were narrators.
Yeah.
So they
I
was
like
telling the
that.
next scene. I was like, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, how that like it was just like that little level to the story put in towards like.
Yeah.
That's why I love like it's orchestrated so
That's
brilliant.
why they died because they was the narrators though. Narrators usually don't die. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, when that happens, like, well, nigga.
That's why I knew it was finna end. I was like, when they died, I was like, okay, this shit wrapping up. Because them niggas not in here to tell you what's happening no more. It's over now.
Amon talking to pretty much God that whole time was really intense.
Who?
Amon or whatever. No, Amon. Well, no, not Amon. Rio Dio. What is his name?
Who are you talking to God?
Lucifer or whatever.
Yeah.
At the end, like he told dude because he referenced God giving Judgment Day and pretty much like starting everything over because everything was wild.
But he didn't talk to God though. Did?
Yeah, he was referencing that.
I know he referenced to God, but I don't think he was like speaking to God. I don't think God ever like.
No, God never talked back, but it was kind of like one of the things like, till it was wiped.
Yeah. God was a hope for that.
There was a
shit.
lot of like.
Might as well hit the restart button.
I think one of the
At
things
that
like,
point, yeah.
like it's one thing like you gotta like this is not for kids because like you need. I feel like I can understand this is not for kids because you need a certain mental capacity to kind of like really grasp this without like shaking you to a weird core of a person.
Yeah, because if you don't know no better, you probably would be like, why did y'all even create this shit? You know what I'm saying? But I
To be honest with you, I think kids could see it and then not even understand half what the fuck they were looking at.
Right.
But it could be in
Right.
a subconscious because there's some extreme scenes.
Oh, it's some scenes up in that bitch.
There
But
is
nah, I
some,
still wouldn't. Nah, man.
that what was it? That second episode, so where he put porn on the projector screen.
I remember that
What is
shit.
going on?
I'll say that. Whatever the rating of that motherfucking anime is, age appropriate accordingly. So,
Yeah,
don't let the youngin see it.
that is not for children. It's barely for adults, nigga.
But honestly, bro, I think it paints a good ass message. Like
It does.
people need that wake up sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, just showing you this is how shit can get for you. But yeah,
Favorite character?
Rio, nigga.
Rio?
I said that was my favorite character.
Man, it gotta be the chick, bro. She was the pure
Mickey?
character.
Mickey?
Yeah, she was the pure character.
It was-
I
besides
love
the
Mickey.
rappers, of course, it'll be Rio.
She was the pure character.
I would say I like Mickey second most.
I mean, I like Mickey. You can't not like Mickey, but no, she was cool.
Them hating demons.
Bitch ass nigga. But nah, Rio was the best character for sure, man. He was definitely the best one. He was the most intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Well calculated. When I found out he was the devil, I was like, damn, it makes
That
so much
fucked
fucking
my
sense.
head up.
But I thought he was gonna say he was God. That's what I really thought they were gonna say.
Oh, that would have really blew my lid. I was like, oh, I can't handle it.
Nah, nigga turned to that androgynous ass devil and shit. What is this?
All them wings came out. And the part that fucks you up the most is if you watch the anime again, nigga, he was literally like the first scene.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, the anime started out showing him in the devil form being Lucifer.
Wow.
It's
really
fucking ridiculous. And then the next scene in the show, because at the very beginning, I remember watching it, it was just a bunch of scenes happening. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Because the next scene they showed was that hand coming out the darkness. And then remember that was
Akira.
Akira. That was him. Reaching out to him. That was the second scene. So he fell down.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because when he went back and retold it, he just woke up there and some shit after I think what happened, like God was trying to attack the village that he was in or some shit, and he fled. God was the whole ass nigga. God, stop fucking with this nigga. Leave this nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga can't be born without you trying to. Wait, what was it? God? It was God that attacked because I remember them spears was coming down.
Yeah, that was God.
Damn, how the nigga manage to hide from God? I mean,
his mind was wiped.
Why don't you just? His mind was wiped.
Yeah, we remember. Can't even remember he was Lucifer.
I remember, but who wiped his mind?
Was it him? And then he had to refine himself?
Yeah, it was something like that. Like he said he had to like
No, so this is the way it
go
works.
into the body of a human.
So this is the weird thing that works about the anime. Every time that the world wipes, the events keep happening over. So it's kind of like limbo.
Yeah.
It's just a time looping thing. But everybody forgets. And the only person that remembers is Psycho Jenny, who was Devilman's Rio's assistant. She's the only person that remembers. So she finds him somewhere and then she raises him and protects him, basically.
Wait, who the fuck? How? Niggas, she didn't raise him. He grew up with motherfucking Akira and all them niggas.
No,
eventually, remember when he was a little kid, she was like picking him up from like school.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like she just somehow hunts him down and finds him.
I have to watch that shit again.
Yeah. It's a lot of hidden shit. Matter of fact, even the opening credit scene, like if you look at all the like ink blots and shit, it tells you the whole anime, like from the first episode to the end episode.
It's really wild.
It shows every character. It shows how some of them even die.
Damn.
Like it's just all like, bro, it's a dumbass anime.
Over,
ridiculous.
Under.
Rated.
You think it's
under? I mean, I'll say underrated because I don't hear them niggas talking about it, but I liked it though.
I think everybody, I think people. You notice when you talked about it, everybody would like chimed in. It's one thing like nobody want to talk about it.
Oh, okay, I did get it.
I think it's like one of the things like everybody like, oh, you seen it, yeah, blah blah blah. But it's kind of like one of the things like I don't want to pop off still talking about this
shit. Yeah, I would say it's rated. I mean, I never heard anybody say nothing bad about it. People who have seen it rated very highly, so I'd say it's rated. Good shit.
The only way you can say it's underrated is really because like it's like not that big.
Right, that's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
That's why I would give it underrated.
Yeah, it's not like stupid big. It's not like people made so much money they gotta make like a Devilman Crybaby 2 and it's terrible. Like it's not like that level.
I would recommend, since we're speaking of dark animes, what's the name of that bitch?
Demon Slayer.
I haven't watched that. This is called
amazing.
Belladonna of Sadness. This was made in the 70s. And
you're talking about her.
Yeah, y'all should watch that shit.
Demon Slayer is probably one of the best anime. Like you watch Demon Slayer and you're probably like, this is one of the greatest animes ever made.
In what regard? Story or
everything combined. Everything.
Is it story?
Art and story combined.
Art, I'll give you that because every time I see it, it looks fucking so beautiful. It looks
story wise, it's one of the best.
Is it better than My Hero?
Story wise,
like
yes.
As far as just the emotional pull that it has on you, because My Hero be having me for crying. Nigga, I'm like, hey, come on, man.
So I read the manga of it, right? And first, like, My Hero has a very slow progression from Superman to Batman in like good to dark of how being a hero. Demon Slayer has that too, but it starts extremely dark and then it gets darker. But it starts dark. It starts way darker than where My Hero has got yet. First season, and then it gets darker. Like Demon Slayer is probably only going to be like 3 seasons and 1 movie. It's really just like a knit like story. It's very intense. It's very dark. It's beautiful and it's very raw. Like they don't like, and it's funny. Like it has that like Japanese humor. It's one of the best anime ever. Like I would put like story wise and animation combined, like just like overall animes. Demon Slayer and Hunter x Hunter, I can see why people are very high regard. Like it's there, right? Like they don't pull punches back. It gets extremely real, and you have And it does the thing like, and My Hero does this too, where you have a very pure heart character. So you get that core pure heart. But the thing about Demon Slayer character is you get a true nice guy that wants to believe the best in everybody. Right. You get a genuinely nice guy, as in like
Goku.
As in like Goku, you know.
As in like all the main.
No. Goku was like Gon from Hunter x Hunter. He's simple, stupid country boy. Okay. Right? So he was pure because he was very ignorant. Yeah. Demon Slayer character, he wasn't really that ignorant. Okay. And My Hero, let's just be real, Deku's a bitch. Like he has heart, but he let it get bullied. You don't get that with this character. Like he doesn't let you push him over. He'll fight back. Yeah. Right? Like lose or win, he'll fight back himself. But he has enough sense to know. Right? And you get that, and because of these like elements, you get a more realistic character that will like, okay, I can see why this guy is so nice and pure-hearted. Mm-hmm. And then as the story progresses, it's just amazing. It's immaculate. First season is beautiful, and the death scenes are great and ties into the story of being the character. Because they have to kill demons, but demons used to be humans. And each time he kills it, he doesn't want to do it. Human. He doesn't want to do it, but he does it. Like he knows he does it, but he tries to kill each demon in a certain way that kind of like gives them their part of humanity back, because he understands, like, I get you. You were in a scenario that was against your will, and now you're corrupted.
I was going to say, how do you become a demon in that anime?
You get turned. They state, like, a certain way, because it pops off, his sister gets turned demon, and he does his best to keep her contained from her demon stuff spreading, and so he does his best to, like, find a cure for her. So because that, it keeps him not hating demons, because she's a demon, and so despite all demons going too far, like, are too far corrupted, he still understands, I know this can be my sister, so it still humanizes him not to hate her. And it's just such a great level to it. Wow. Yeah, Demon Slayer, for like 26 episodes. The movie comes out next year in 2021. Then you're going to have season 2 and season 3. And it picks up from there. First, they shouldn't mess it up. If they keep the way it's going, perfect anime.
I mean, I want to watch that, but there's another one I meant to watch before that that's real short. I forgot which one it was. You might have recommended it to me. What? I forgot, man. Just like some one-season anime type shit. Some twisted shit. But I ain't gonna check that shit out, though.
Which one are you talking about?
Y'all give me a couple recommendations, man.
I put Demon Slayer up there. Hunter x Hunter is up there. Like
Akame Got Killed. That's what I'm gonna watch.
That is the Game of Thrones of anime.
So it's whack.
No.
It's long.
You don't. Damn. No. So the reason what Game of Thrones, when I say it's like Game of Thrones anime, Game of Thrones is really big because you didn't know who was the main character, because anybody could die at any point.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like first season, you knew who the main character was. Then he gets kind of killed, and you like, oh, wait, well, who is this about? No, I'm not ruining.
That's Game of Thrones.
No, but that's Game of Thrones. Oh, okay. So the guy that got killed, you legit don't know who's going to survive, but best believe, like, this episode could be that one character's last episode, then the focus could change.
Damn, that's what's up. Okay.
And so it's kind of like that, but it feels kind of rushed. My favorite, like, we can talk about that one. That was actually a lit anime, The Guy Got Killed. I like it for the simple fact, like, the abilities is kind of unique and everything else. I feel like it does that thing where it rushes at the end, but it's very raw. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't pull punches. If they're going to kill, like, they made an example. Like, one dude was just like, all right, they trying to take out our force, so we're going to make an example. And they made an example of a person, and it was so messed up. Like, why would y'all do this? And it was just like, okay, things getting real. Like the first episode, you think you know who the character is going to be in the anime, and then they just off so many people, and now you're just like, I did not think going forward to episode 2 that the anime was going to be about these characters. It's wild like that.
It's going to be like some random dude they bumped in the hallway and didn't show his face. And they'll come in 4 episodes later. What the fuck?
It's kind of like that. Like, legit, like, you thought, like, oh, this is what the anime about. This is the group. Like, you think this is the group until finally, like,
hey, man,
yeah. So I ain't
watching now.
I wouldn't rate it that high because it does feel sort of rushed, but it's it gets extremely real. Like, it's a Game of Thrones of anime. I feel like if you're a big fan of anime, you should watch A Guy Got Killed, because it's a different tone and pace of an anime.
I fuck with it.
Very simple, 26 episodes.
Yeah, that's cool. Get in, get out.
Yeah. That's talk about cult classic anime. That one is a very good one. I suggest like those 3. If you're not, the longest anime I would suggest is Hunter x Hunter. You know, One Piece. Like if you can't get into One Piece, you can't get into One Piece. I don't push it on nobody. I don't push One Piece on nobody. Everything else.
You say no to Hunter x Hunter?
I mean, Hunter x Hunter's actually okay. I just haven't finished it yet. One Piece, I'm definitely not watching that shit.
He said it's ugly. He says
it's ugly as fuck.
He said it's so ugly.
Every character on that show was ugly as fuck, bro. Like, god damn, if I'm gonna watch something that was drawn, at least make it visually appealing, my nigga. Shit.
I think because how it's drawn is why it got so big for Japan, because you make so many toys and everything, but also at the same time, it's very off-putting. So I understand that.
Like,
I love the story.
like
One Piece actually has a way
ugly.
better story than what people give credit for, but I also understand like why people don't watch. So I don't push One Piece on nobody.
I just can't get with it, dog. They just too ugly for me.
Luffy is one of my. Luffy's probably it's up there in like top 5 main antagonists. I like Luffy because so it's like Goku, right?
Yeah.
Like Goku and Gon or whatever else. Like you get the simple country boy, but he got kind of a dream and everything else. But the thing about Luffy is he just settled everything with hands, and I like that. Like Luffy, like he run up, he'd be like, "Yo, this dude, he just hit a woman." Roll up sleeves. No questions asked. No, like we talk about it. He beats you up. He beats you to try and kill you, and if you survive the beating, then maybe you can fight another day. Like Luffy literally is trying to work you, bro. It's not like Goku. We'll fight next time. No, Luffy really trying to end your whole career, bro.
Interesting.
He really out there with hands. You ain't seen the memes where it just be like. Where dude was just like, you can't beat me, and dude like, ha ha ha, and then he just starts swinging. That's One Piece, bro. On every episode, just swinging. Like it's a thing. It's a running joke in the anime. It's just like, bro, don't tell our captain, bro. Don't. We can't include him in plans. Cause we tell him our plan, he gonna be like, man, that plan is whack. Run in and just start swinging. Like just come in, run and gun. It's so many times he just run in and just start swinging, bro. He about that life, bro. On God. Like dude was like right there, and he was just like, you gotta run through a gauntlet, and he's like, well, I gotta do this gauntlet. Can I just fight your fat ass? And it was like, why are you so disrespectful? He's like, let me just beat you up, and then I'll be out of here.
That's too funny.
So like character wise, like he a dope character. All the characters are actually really dope, but you can't get past the art style. I understand.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's really hard, bro. I really have tried. I just like, nigga, what am I looking at? Like, all these niggas are ugly as hell. It's like they intentionally make these niggas with stupid long noses and chins and
They do.
wild.
No, they do, but like they sell
fuck?
hella toys in Japan. They make hella money off of it.
So they make these niggas so they can make toys off of them. They make them look stupid.
I don't think it initially started off like that, but it just became like that, and now they make hella money.
I could say with less detail, they're probably easier to manufacture.
Well, now the fight scenes, dude, is kind of like it's getting more DBZ-ish.
Their art style has. I've seen recent clips.
No, it's increased. It didn't really
They've
have.
gotten better with it. It doesn't look as cheap like it used to.
But that's the thing about One Piece.
At the end of the road now, right? They probably like might as well
5
go
to 6
hard.
more years.
Yeah, end of the road.
Yeah.
So
what they make hella money is just like, y'all can take some of this budget and like put it in the anime instead of keeping it for yourselves. It's just hella dope, and it has like a really like cool story. The abilities are cool. That's what I like about anime. Like, what is your abilities like? Like, you know, what makes you stand out and unique? Bleach is one of the anime I tell people to watch. I love Bleach. I love Bleach so much, and he's doing like a not really a spinoff, but it's like another side of the story that extends after the story. Coming out called Burn the Witch. Bleach is dope as hell. I love Bleach anime. The powers are hella unique to Bleach. It's like, you know, you release your soul power gets released, and whatever your soul was kind of like, and your soul doesn't have to be like exactly like you. You and your soul could be at odds, and that's kind of like your ability essentially. But then at the same time, like if your dude come from like hell or whatever else, you would have different abilities. Or if you're like a human, you would have different abilities. But also like German, French people have different abilities, from American people have different abilities, Japanese people have different abilities. So it involves like all these different levels on abilities and where you come from.
So it's based off culture a little bit too.
Yes. And like the spinoff thing is based off of England. So they got even more different ability. They use guns. So it's like, Bleach is what I suggest. Anime wise, those are like dope anime.
I dig it.
Don't let nobody tell you to watch no weak ass Black Clover. Black Clover only got 2 good scenes in the whole anime.
Black Clover, is that the one?
Fairy Tail's also trash.
Fairy Tail.
People be like, no, I love it. There has never really been a very good long anime about magic powers. Those animes usually are trash. I would have suggested Seven Deadly Sins, but Seven Deadly Sins is a very weird story that kind of became more trash.
Really?
Yeah. The best thing about Seven Deadly Sins is Escanor. It's the dude that's just like he condescends you. Like dude was like, ha. Physical attacks don't work on me, and every time you do a magic ability, it gets reversed. And dude was like, "Who decided that?" And then like hits him. He's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, your ability don't work." And dude had ability. If he makes you mad, you can't fight against him. You instantly are rendered useless. And dude said, but he works on against him. He's like, once he realized he was getting beat up, dude was like, "Don't get mad at me. I would hate this fight to end already." Dude was just like, yeah, you don't decide if my abilities don't work. I decide if my abilities don't work. Like, he act like that, bruh. Like, he straight up, like, he beats up a whole family. Like, why do I always gotta beat up your bloodline?
Damn.
Like, dude, just straight disrespectful because his power is based off the sun. So, at high noon, he becomes this thing called the One. And that's like the superior, like the D1, like the human at noon. But then at midnight, he becomes the weakest. He becomes a cuck.
Oh,
like, oh, what do you need? Oh my God. But then like as the sun rises, he becomes such a different dude. He get buff and everything. He gets so powerful. If he's not fighting, he leaves for a few hours. Because literally like he radiates so much energy and heat. He melts everybody around him.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And that's the only thing you want to watch about the anime is him. He is literally the only character. And because it's like
That's sad.
Seven Deadly Sins is 7 characters that are all One Punch Man. Every character, every character is
OP.
OP.
Got something called Full Counter or something.
Meliodas
is that the main character?
Yeah, the main character can reverse, and that was like he's just like OP for no reason. And like he's OP for no reason. There's one person, they all have magic abilities. Mm-hmm. You got the witch person named Merlin, and her ability is infinite. She has infinite magic.
So she never runs out of MP.
Yeah, so she did one thing where she was like, you're instantly in a loop teleporting. And because I have infinite magic, I can put this loop on forever on you.
Damn.
Then you have one dude, he's lazy. He's the lazy sin. But when he stops being lazy, he has like all this infinite type of stuff. And like he has this spear that can transform and he can just move a finger and it can just chop you up, turn into a laser beam, turn into a fighter dude. Then you have this giant girl that controls Earth. And she dances with Earth and she just controls the Earth. Oh, wow. You have one dude, his power is spirit control. Like he shoots an arrow at you and he pretty much puts you in a nightmare and controls your heart and all this other crazy stuff. Then you have one dude, he has ability that calls Snatch. He steals stuff. He's like, dang, that's cool. You really fast. I want your speed. Now he's fast. You don't have speed. That's cool. I want your heart. Now you don't have your heart. He literally just says it and he takes it.
That's scary.
They're OP.
That's mad scary.
They're all overpowered.
So where's the conflict of the story then?
They fight the devil.
I don't want to watch that shit.
Yeah, and in third season they cut the budget and everybody's making fun of the animation.
Wow, that's weak as fuck.
Yeah,
sad. Very sad.
But yeah, that was Cold Classics. Anime suggestions y'all should watch. Hopefully they watch it and we can talk about these anime. Demon Slayer, number 1. Hunter x Hunter, number 2.
Kame got killed.
Kame got killed, number 3.
Then I watched Demon Slayer.
I'm watching that Kame got killed shit or whatever you said.
Oh, really? That sold you? That sold you? Kame got killed sold you?
It's short and to the point. The fuck?
Yeah, I know it was only one season.
Yeah, it's only one season.
But then there's like another one that's similar, and I always get them confused. So I just don't.
Kill the Kill.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's with the evil dress or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I was thinking that was the Kame got killed, and I was like, man, I want to see
Kill the Kill is actually really dope. But somebody pointed out why it's not dope, and then I was like, hashtag save the children.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to see that shit.
There's a very weird, awkward scene, and I just overlooked it. I completely forgot that somebody pointed out. So I can't ride with the anime, but it has a cool scene. It has a cool thing.
I saw her in Barely Clothes, and I was like, how old is this bitch again?
Yeah, her like mama like rapes her daughter, and it's real weird. And I completely like ignored that scene, but I was like, yeah, that did happen.
I don't know what you said. I'm gonna just speed past that.
Dope anime. Kame got killed. Hope we talk about that. I think y'all would like that.
I'm gonna watch it.
The Game of Thrones anime.
All right, niggas.
Peace.
Yeah.